The mysterious death of Elisa Lam has captivated the world for years, leaving us with more questions than answers. On February 19, 2013, the body of the 21-year-old Canadian student was found in a water tank atop the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. But it's not just her tragic end that has puzzled investigators and internet sleuths alike. It is the chilling elevator footage that captured her final moments. Picture this. A young woman enters an elevator, pressing multiple buttons frantically. She peeks out, looking both ways, as if searching for someone or something. Her movements are erratic, almost unnatural. She gesticulates wildly, speaking to an unseen presence. Then, she steps out, vanishing into thin air. This haunting scene, caught on the hotel's security camera, has become the centerpiece of one of the most perplexing cases in recent memory. But what really happened in that elevator? Was Elisa Lam experiencing a psychotic episode? Or was there something more sinister at play? The theories are as numerous as they are varied, ranging from the plausible to the downright outlandish. Some argue that Lam's behavior can be explained by her history of bipolar disorder. They point to her erratic movements and apparent hallucinations as signs of a manic episode. Others, however, are not convinced. They question how someone in the throes of mental illness could have accessed the hotel's water tank, which was reportedly difficult to reach and required considerable strength to open. Then there are those who believe in more supernatural explanations. The Cecil Hotel, after all, has a dark history. It's been the site of numerous suicides and murders, including the infamous Night Stalker Richard Ramirez. Some claim that Lam fell victim to the hotel's malevolent spirits, or that she was playing the Korean elevator game, a ritual said to transport players to another dimension. But let's step back from the speculation for a moment and look at the facts. Elisa Lam was last seen on January 31, 2013, when she failed to check out of the hotel and contact her parents. They reported her missing. For 19 days, her whereabouts remained unknown. It wasn't until hotel guests complained about the water's taste and color that maintenance workers made the grim discovery in the rooftop water tank. The autopsy report ruled Lam's death as accidental drowning, with bipolar disorder listed as a significant contributing factor. But this explanation has done little to quell the public's fascination with the case. How did she end up in the water tank? Why were her clothes found floating separately from her body? And perhaps, most puzzlingly, how did she close the heavy lid of the tank from the inside? The elevator video, released by the LAPD, in hopes of gathering leads, only added fuel to the fire of speculation. Some viewers claim to see distortions in the footage, suggesting it was tampered with. Others swear they can see a shadowy figure lurking in the hallway. But are these genuine clues, or simply the product of overactive imaginations desperate to solve an unsolvable mystery? One theory that gained traction online suggests that Lam was fleeing from someone. Perhaps a hotel employee or another guest. This would explain her apparent fear and attempts to hide in the elevator. But if this were the case, why hasn't this person come forward or been identified? Another popular theory points to the tuberculosis outbreak in Los Angeles at the time of Lam's death. Some speculate that she might have been involved in some sort of government conspiracy related to TB testing. They note that the test used to detect tuberculosis shares her name. But is this merely a bizarre coincidence, or is there more to this connection? As we delve deeper into the case, more questions arise. Why did it take so long for her body to be discovered? How did no one notice the strange taste and color of the water for nearly 3 weeks? And, perhaps most importantly, how did Lam, who was not particularly athletic or strong, manage to access and enter the water tank on her own? The hotel's troubled history only adds another layer of intrigue to the case. Known as the suicide by locals, the Cecil Hotel has been the scene of numerous tragic deaths over the years. Some wonder if Lam's death is just another chapter in the building's dark legacy, or if there's a more direct connection to its violent past. Despite years of investigation and countless hours of amateur sleuthing, the truth about what happened to Elisa Lam remains elusive. The elevator video, rather than providing answers, has only deepened the mystery. It's a Rorschach test of sorts, with each viewer seeing what they want, or fear, to see. In the end, perhaps the most unsettling aspect of the Elisa Lam case is not the possibility of foul play or supernatural intervention, but the idea that we may never know the full truth. Her death serves as a stark reminder of how fragile life can be, and how easily a person can vanish, leaving behind nothing but questions and a haunting video clip. As we continue to ponder the events that unfolded in that elevator and the subsequent tragedy, we're left to grapple with our own mortality and the unpredictable nature of fate. The case of Elisa Lam remains an open wound in the public consciousness, a mystery that refuses to be solved, forever etched in our collective memory. So, what really happened in that elevator? The truth, it seems, is as elusive as the shadowy figures some claim to see in the video. But one thing is certain. The death of Elisa Lam will continue to fascinate and horrify us for years to come. A chilling reminder of the thin line between the known and the unknown, between life and death, and between reality and the nightmares that sometimes intrude upon it.